not exactly sure what I am supposed to have a problem with. And this is kind of the running themes of what we are seeing in Brandy Zajazny's article, is that essentially they are saying Candace ruined an opportunity to pin this on the left, however wrongly, to unite the Republican, to create this sort of Republican initiative.
Everyone's trying to make Hasan Piker the villain right now. Candace says, no. Hasan Piker's not my villain. He didn't shoot Charlie Kirk. He's not sending billions of dollars to Israel. She is handing out an olive branch saying, Hasan, let's come together, let's work. Let's fight this same evil. We hate this evil, maybe for different reasons, but let's unite. You would think at this moment that Hasan Piker would say, wow, this is all very interesting, Candace. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Instead, what does Hasan Piker do? I've never been more disgusted and infuriated that he has squandered this opportunity, this olive branch, this reaching out from Candace across the political aisle to try and build something tangible for the future of the United States than this right here. Nothing in recent memory has frustrated me, infuriated me more than what we saw take place this week between Candace Owens and Hasan Piker. And the sin was not that of Candace Owens. The sin came from Hasan Piker. And I don't know if it's ego. I don't know if it's audience capture. He's fearful of having like free and open sovereign opinions and decisions that he makes by himself. He's in this cult maybe. I don't know. But whatever it is, he has shot himself in the foot and shot America in the foot with what could have been. All right. Hasan Piker, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, they are of a different generation than I am. I'm at towards the tail end of Gen Z. They are the millennial generation. They're more in the, I guess the more professional ends of their careers now and stuff. They're moving into that age. I don't know. Maybe they're like 35 or 4. I don't know how old they are, but they're older, and their viewers, the people that listen to them, the people that listen to like Apple Podcasts and stuff, like these are the people that are now not only obviously a voting age, but these are the people that are like defining the American voting blocks. Okay. Hasan Piker had the opportunity this week to do something unimaginable. Candace Owens and Hasan Piker obviously have the two largest political viewerships in America right now. Tucker Carlson as well, but he's of the older generation. Amongst the younger generations, millennials, they have the largest viewership. Candace takes the cake. And Hasan Piker was gifted a golden opportunity this week. Not once, but twice by Candace Owens. Candace Owens extended the olive branch to Hasan Piker on 2 separate occasions. She has the largest audience in America right now for politics, and it is an audience of conservatives. It's an audience of, people that are anti-imperialist, anti-Zionist, but traditional in their cultural attitude. And Candace Owens, not once but twice, basically held out an olive branch, and Hasan Piker looked at it and spat on it effectively. Okay. So first, before we get into this, I do want to discuss just simply how easy it is to do this. How easy it is to accept those olive branches and really build a movement across the entire American political spectrum that unites all. Look at me. I am absolutely despised by so many people in American politics. Okay. The mainstream right does these hit pieces about me. The mainstream left, liberal left, does hit pieces about me. The federal government is attacking me. Members of Congress are attacking me. You have Ukraine, who's attacked me, gotten me banned from these platforms in the past. The United Arab Emirates.
Nick J. Fuentes also ditched Sneeko because he got the call from the federal government.
Yes. The United Arab Emirates has written personal letters to me saying that I violated a whole host of laws because of my coverage of the Iran war, their attorney general. It's like everyone is attacking me, and everyone has attacked me. Anna Kasparian has attacked me, called me a fascist in the past. But Anna Kasparian, as I showed you in this stream tonight, she finally said, I will observe and accept your olive branch, Jackson, and let's make peace and focus on the greater issue. And I said, okay, that's beautiful. Put the past aside. We got bigger issues ahead. Okay? Okay, so I'm willing to make that olive branch reality. Who else can I unite with? I can unite with Tucker. I can unite with Jimmy Dore, who was the first person that ever gave me a shot in this political arena of political commentators, okay? I've always been loyal to Jimmy Dore. Day one loyal to Jimmy Dore. Who else? You name it, right? If you are focused on the meat and potatoes, I don't care if you're left, right, center, libertarian, communist, whatever. I am a communist. I will unite with you to defeat this beast. Sneeko is another one. Okay? Take a look at this. Sneeko this week is another individual who has a high enough IQ, unlike Nick Fuentes, and unlike Hasan Piker, at least for the time being, it seems, to say, let's put our differences on the petty issues behind us and focus on the big meat and potatoes issues. All right, this is exactly what Hasan Piker should be doing, how he should be acting, okay? Take a look at this.
I like Haas. Yo, the ACP has fire edits.
The ACP has fire edits. He's talking about our American Communist Party, Haz al-Din, our chairman.
And you know how they're so on it that the ACP, Haas's organization, they're going to see me saying this and turn this into an edit right here. I don't know what it is with the communists in America. Their movement has the best edits I've seen of any group. Any group. They mob love speech edits. The Goipers, they don't even come close. Are you kidding? Compared to the Red Pill.
The Goipers don't even come close.
Have you seen the ACP edits? Look at the commie edits. Look at these people. I found this in love speech. The worst people in the world hate Muslims and hate communists.
There are socially conservative people that still fucking abide by communism or Marxist-Lenin principles. It's beginning to
Sorry, the audio cut out.
You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessing be on your people.
Fire.
Fire. And this one.
Sharia law is coming.
He doesn't have fans, bro. It's Mossad bots, Haas. Come on, you should know better. The ACP should know better.
We all hate Laura
You think Jigsaw
Loomer.
has people watching her?
We all hate Ben Shapiro. We all hate Fed Fuentes.
I like Haas. The ACP, Haas's organization, they're so on it.
You begin to dream of glory.
And Jackson Hinkle.
Glory of the revolutionary struggle.
I'm not siding with these radical left-wing Muslim socialists.
If we all fucking form a fucking circle around Yellowstone volcano and we meditate,
Wait, where is it exactly?
we can summon the volcano and it will erupt. The whole world quakes and
Dude, look, their editors are insane. This is next. This is top
Allah
tier.
Cosmos Xi Jinping.
we can summon the volcano and it will erupt. The whole world quakes and shakes. We can hold the entire world hostage.
Oh my God.
We will build a new capital atop Yellowstone. We will have mutually
I
assured.
hereby declare, because their edits have so much aura, a truce with the ACP. A declaration of a truce. The ACP. We will not. Love speech does not attack the ACP. Jackson Hinkle Haas.
We salute you, Sneeko. We salute you, and I will see you in Dagestan. I will see you in Derbent, Dagestan, with Islam Makhachev. I salute you. And we will save America. Nothing but love for love speech. We salute you. So anyways, that's what it looks like to say, enough with this left-right divide. We're going to unite on the issues that matter most, okay? That's what it looks like. Now, to bring this full circle, Candace Owens, what does she do this week? She goes out and she says this. She says this. Let me make sure our audio is good.
And apparently...
Okay, it's good. She goes out and she sees that Hasan Piker was making some funny comments, calling her queen and this and that. And he was doing it in kind of an underhanded, slightly underhanded way. And she's like, Well, actually, no, I'm serious. Like, if you want to have peace, if you want to work together, I'm willing to work together.
I learned in this clip that I'm about to show you that Blake Neff tweeted because it's a new line of attack against me. Here's what Blake Neff wrote. He wrote, Hasan Piker is openly celebrating Candace Owens, calling her a queen because she single-handedly undermined the effort to martyrize Charlie to go after the violent radical left. Hasan says that Tyler Robinson probably did it, but my heart says go Candace go because she is helping the left so much. The radical pro-violence left knows exactly what a gift Candace and her ilk are to them. Okay, so I would like to actually hear or have you guys hear what Hasan Piker said, and I would like to respond to this since they're all pushing this around because, you know, we're supposed to accept the Fed slop of left versus right. And again, you're going to hear him say that I've had him blocked for years. So it's even more ridiculous that they're trying to pretend or allude to the idea.
True, she has. Candace, unblock me, queen.
Of this partnership between me and Hasan Piker. But take a listen to what he says.
I can't speak out against this queen because this is a queen that successfully and single-handedly undermined the Republican initiative to martyrize Charlie Kirk and use that example to crack down. Dude, you know what's really funny? All these people.
Okay, we're going to skip this. I just want you to see Candace's response to this effectively, because she does say, you know, like, okay, yes, you're a fan now. Okay, yes, let's work together.
I'm not exactly sure what I am supposed to have a problem with. And this is kind of the running themes of what we are seeing in Brandy Zajazny's article is that essentially they are saying Candace ruined an opportunity to pin this on the left, however wrongly, to unite the Republican, to create this sort of Republican initiative.
Everyone's trying to make Hasan Piker the villain right now. Candace says, no. Hasan Piker's not my villain. He didn't shoot Charlie Kirk. He is not sending billions of dollars to Israel. He's not my villain. In this story, he's not the villain. She is handing out an olive branch saying, Hasan, let's come together, let's work. Let's fight this same evil. We hate this evil, maybe for different reasons, but let's unite.
To just start attacking the left, however wrongly, doesn't really matter, after Republicans were kind of fractured because people actually care about pedophilia on the right. The Epstein files mattered. And we weren't accepting this idea, get focused, midterms are around the corner, ignore the Epstein files. We said, no, we are not going to ignore children being harmed. We're not going to see ourselves as just Trump supporters who should be supporting him no matter what. Even when he effectively ran, you could certainly say Vance, everyone around him constantly said, as soon as we get in there, here's what we're going to do with the Epstein files, Kash Patel. His administration was running on something that we cared about. This is what they're essentially saying. They're saying you ruined an opportunity to, however wrongly, have us unite around Charlie's death and stomp out the left for something that they didn't actually do. Now, here's what I'm going to say and offer back to the left. All I did here was pursue truth. I didn't do this for the left. I didn't do this for the right. I did this for my friend Charlie Kirk because I want to know who actually killed him. And I am not convinced this had anything to do with LGBTQ rights. If I did.
Bro, this is going to hit that mom from that family podcast. Dude, we just unlocked an entirely new base. We unlocked the radical, true crime loving wine.
So anyways, he goes on to say like, oh, you know, this is great and whatnot. And she basically invites him to a conversation at the end of this. We're not going to watch the full clip, but she basically invites Hasan Piker to a conversation about broader issues that maybe they don't agree on, some issues that they do agree on. I think it would be fantastic, not for their viewers, for the country, Look at what Hasan Piker is doing right now, upending the establishment in the Democratic Party. Now, I will say, despite the fact that Hasan Piker is upending the establishment in the Democratic Party, what is the narrative right now and what is the fear right now? The fear is, okay, yes, you're getting these people that don't like Israel elected in the primaries, but in the general election, they're going to have to go and campaign against Republicans. And the Republicans are going to use this fear that Hasan Piker is a bad guy because he said this about that and he said that about that one time. And they're going to use all this stuff to try and attack them and tear them apart. What would help Hasan Piker? What would help the anti-Israel sentiments within the Democratic Party and the strains within the Democratic Party more than anything else right now? What would help them is if he said, with Candace Owens, they sat down, had a conversation, they found common ground, and they had a beautiful, terrific, uniting for the future of our country against Zionism, against finance capital, against corporatism, and against the capture of this country, of the United States of America. That would be beautiful, and it would actually help Hasan. Candace has the largest viewership in the country right now, and she handed him the greatest opportunity of all time, and an opportunity amongst the biggest, in Candace's case, the biggest political content creator and voice in America right now. She handed him the biggest opportunity ever. And it's not to say Hasan doesn't have a big following either. He does, but this would be the unifying.
A man's greatness can be measured by his enemies. Don Pyatt, Union Army officer. You are rowing good, Jackson.
Salute, thank you. You would think at this moment that Hasan Piker would say, wow, this is all very interesting, Candace. Let's sit down and have a conversation. I respect what you're doing. I don't agree with you entirely. I respect what you're doing. Let's build something. Instead, what does Hasan Piker do? I've never been more disgusted and infuriated that he has squandered this opportunity, this olive branch, this reaching out from Candace across the political aisle to try and build something tangible for the future of the United States than this right here. Literally one day after Candace makes this amazing opportunity, Hasan Piker goes out and he does a big event in Los Angeles or something in front of a bunch of Twitch streamers. And he does this. He sings "We Are Charlie Kirk," just making fun of Charlie Kirk the whole time, and squanders this opportunity. Bro, are you like 13 or something? Are you like 13 years old? Do you have any insight whatsoever into the optics of this? Okay, you can think it's funny, whatever. But Candace Owens, the friend of Charlie Kirk, seems to be like one of the only friends Charlie Kirk had in this world who was actually a real friend. Gave you one of the most amazing, incredible opportunities in all of human existence. An amazing opportunity for the future of our country. An amazing opportunity for working to get Israel out of American politics and to unite probably on many other issues. Something that the establishment, the ruling elite, do not want us to do. You know how much it would terrify the ruling elite if Hasan Piker and Candace Owens came together and said, look, we disagree on some issues, but we're going to focus and work together on the issues that we care about. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Hasan Piker and Candace Owens said, we disagree on some things. Yeah, sure, whatever. Nice, fine, dandy. But we are going to unite and we are going to crush our common enemies. Oh my God. Instead, he goes out and does this and spits in Candace's face. Like, yeah, if you're some like random Twitch streamer, like TikTok or something, yeah, do this, whatever. It's funny. Bro, this is not the time, not the place. You squandered the opportunity. The crazy thing about this all is that Candace Owens is so mature, so unfazed, so what would be the word, like not emotionally erratic, that she'll probably just look past this and be like, whatever, he's like kind of retarded, but he still has like a massive audience and we agree on the most important thing, so let's work together. So Hasan, though, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do not waste this opportunity. I'm speaking as someone that Hasan has literally conspired against me on so many occasions. That hour-long CNN piece that they did attacking me, he literally joined them for like 20 minutes of the broadcast to just attack me and dogpile on me with Donnie O'Sullivan from CNN. And I will still say that if Hasan Piker wants to unite with the American Communist Party, like Sneeko is willing to do, like Candace is obviously willing to do, then I'm all in. I'm all in. Unfortunately, Hasan is currently acting like a child and not like a real leader. And that is it's just very unfortunate is all I got to say. I would have thought that we could expect more. I guess I'm not that surprised, but like, come on, this sucks. Sneeko is the same as Hasan. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean he's the same as Hasan? That doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. They're not the same in any way, shape, or form. Sneeko is a million times more mature than Hasan Piker. And it's not that, you know, I like want that to be the case. I want Hasan Piker to be mature as well. I want Hasan Piker to be able to just be like, Candace, we don't agree on whatever, but let's work together where we do. Sneeko can do that. Candace can do that. Anna Kasparian can do that. Hasan Piker apparently cannot. And that is going to be the source of his eventual, at some point or another, his downfall. It would sure help him out a lot right now in these general elections that are coming up if he could sit down with Candace Owens. If he would have, I know it's crazy. You don't even have to like these people, but like, you know, you're going to find some common points of agreement if you sit down with a Thomas Massey and talk about Israel and Epstein. But like, he's too, you know, I don't know what it is. He's just like, he buys into this left-right narrative, left-right divide narrative. It's not. And as someone who claims to be a student of Lenin, Hasan Piker, you should understand that more than anyone. That's not the primary contradiction in the United States. That is not the divide in the United States. Never has been, never will be. That's what, you know, Foundation for Defense of Democracy wants you to believe it is. That's what George Soros wants you to believe it is. But the division is top and bottom. Division is working class and ruling elite. That's the division. Before you leave, I want to say thank you for the support, because after 2 years of being banned, we are finally back home on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and also join as a member on our channel using the link at the top of the description. I rely on the generous support of viewers like yourself to get the truth out to as many people as possible. You can also support the show on Locals or Give Sin Go. The mainstream media and the powers that be are never going to stop attacking us for bringing the truth to as many people as we do. Thank you so much for your support.